Right, welcome back, folks. Welcome back, George. We have
Joey.
one more match for tonight. I thought we were done, but Melina Mike says I can't rest yet. It's Louis DeMarco and Joshua Filler. So I'm gonna try to
Oh
get the
my lord.
it's a good one. I'm gonna try to get the scoring up now, so we can keep score of this bad
And we're
boy.
starting 0-0. We're going to catch it from start to finish, huh?
Yes. So we
What a great
shouldn't
match.
dog the score this time.
Let's hope not.
Can't promise.
Well, everybody out there, we just watched Louis DeMarco give Filler all he could handle. I mean, give Feder, excuse me. And we went down 3-1. But Louis played pretty fantastic. Could have done a couple things a little better. Could have done a couple things a little worse. But my lord, he played pretty good. And he gave Federer a thrill and a
Yeah.
scare.
Yeah, it was good.
Yep. And now Filler. We watched Filler defeat Evan Lunda in 8 innings.
Oh, did I just do this? I put the wrong title in, guys. Sorry about that. It's not.
That's okay.
I have Filler and Evan Lunda. That was like 5 streams ago. I'm dogging it really bad, George.
Actually, it was 2 streams ago.
Okay. Oh, yeah, right, because we switched.
Yeah.
And we got it.
We did
Okay.
switch. Yeah.
Let's see. Filler.
It's been a pleasure, guys, to have you guys all join us here at Dogging It. Mike's been doing a fantastic job with the interviews. He has brought you player after player, promoter after promoter. My lord, the guy's out there just busting his
Oh, come on, George. He's barely
behind
working.
for you guys. He's doing well.
He's barely
He's doing
working.
real good out there. He's barely working. Well, he's very fortunate to have something to work at that he can really enjoy.
Yeah, he loves it.
Mm-hmm.
Let me give you the
And
score.
you know something? A lot of the fans are loving what you guys are doing.
Thanks, George. Let me get the scoreboard over to you.
He made that shot look like it was a piece of cake, like it was nothing. He decided in 3 or 4 seconds, wow, if we're going to keep seeing this from this guy, it's going to be almost embarrassing to everyone else. Okay, I've got the scorecard now. So we're ready to go.
What's he doing here, George? Oh,
He's just playing safe, trying to go back into the stack. He did, up right against it. I love this. Now, see, this is about the only way you can slow down Filler. And let's see if it does slow him down. You keep him in the stack you keep any player in the stack like this with balls in front of your hole, and you might be able to force their hand to sell out. You got to force them to come with great shots every time. What would you do here? I would take an intentional foul right down by, is that the 8 ball by the pocket or the 6 ball?
Looks like the 4, maybe.
And do everything I can not to sell out the bank next to it. That 10 ball right there, that one right there, not sell out that bank. He has given him a shot, but it does have its risks, and it does leave Filler a shot. And he is showing you that he's not afraid to shoot, and he has been extremely successful. Nice. 1 rail kick at the 8. Off the bottom rail, hit the side rail and come back? Or can he find better? He's going to go off, it looks like the 6 ball, and get behind the 8, 2 rails up against it. He's going to tuck it in. Oh, no, he's playing balls. That was quite dangerous. If that 3 ball comes down further towards his hole, like I think he intended to, Louis gets a bank shot, and he's off to the races.
Yeah, some folks in the chat are asking if we stream every day. Well, we do at Derby City. So,
well, guys, go ahead and tell them, Joey.
Yeah,
I'll step out just for a second. I got to get my iPad.
Yeah, not normally, but it just so happens that with the Derby City Classic this year, they set it up so that we could stream a selection of tables, and tables 4 through 19. And so we're taking advantage of these 8 or 9 days and getting this content out for you. And Josh made a mistake here. He sells out the 3-ball. Louis going to have a really good opportunity to bank this 3-ball. And I tell you, as good as Josh has been playing, we watched Louis really play a great tactical match against Federer. And Josh doesn't want to make too many of those mistakes in this match.
No, Louis playing well. He can hurt him. He can hurt him.
But do my best to keep up on the ball count. We'll see if it works.
Are you going to do that? Okay.
I'm going to try, George.
Okay.
It doesn't always update the way I'd like.
I like him going off the 7 to the side rail, to the opposite side rail, the head rail, and down toward where his cue stick is. He's going to try to get there on 1 rail. I would get there on 3. This cue ball would come into the ball on the right side here, just past it, and go 2 rails towards the 1. He's going to do it soft. That's much better, because that's exactly where you would be if you went 3 rails. So the less movement, the better.
Nice shot.
Wow. And he's come up 2 rails, the old zigzag shot. This is actually a drill for a lot of you guys out there. There's drills to go 2 rails on shots like that just to get on balls like this. You got a table at home? Do that. It works for rotation, and it works for 1 pocket. It's no bueno for bank pool, but,
So here you just make sure you make the 11, leave yourself a bank on the 5.
Exactly. Yep. And now see, the cue ball will naturally go to just past where he doesn't give up the ball on the side rail if he follows it. I wouldn't bother trying to draw it. I would just follow this ball. It hits right about the middle diamond and comes just past the ball on the right, on the rail. A little harder. That's past. That's close enough. He's got a ball in front of his hole. He's not going to try. He's not going to fly at this. I don't care how good Fielder's playing. He's not going to fly at that 10 ball.
I accidentally gave him 1 too many. He's got 5.
That's a second ball he takes out without really studying how he's doing. He could just see it. He just sees the lines. It's amazing.
Louis got 5 balls. And he does have a bank on this 5. The only thing he needs to be careful that he doesn't sell out a shot on a 15. George, I think on these, he can kind of draw, like against a normal human being, he could draw back into the 13 and be fine. But against Josh, he would probably cut that ball 90 degrees and get out.
Well, if he gets just above the 13, you're going to cut it. I'm going to cut it. I think what he does is he just banks that. Is that the 5 ball? Up past the 15 and puts the cue ball on the bottom rail.
Oh.
There's no reason to try to do something here. There's just no reason.
He wants to.
He can lay him on the rail. I know he wants to because the ball banks. But
you know what, George? Against Federer, we saw a couple times where it was a shot like this and Louis just wanted to bank that ball, and he made a couple nice banks like this where he would have sold out if he didn't make it.
Yeah, but see, there's no sellout here. If he goes to the bottom rail at the top of your screen, see, there you go. And now see what's happened because he tried to make something happen? He's given up a shot. Now, Filler will bank this ball in and bring the cue ball. I don't know if he tries to break out the stack, but if he really wants to, he can get up for the ball in the middle of the table.
I think what he'll do is...
Left-hand English gets him there.
A lot of left-hand spin, bank the ball, and put the cue ball right near the side pocket. Because I see him playing a little more defensive here because it's not an easy shot to make. Let's see if he does it. Just stroke through it with inside English and bring the cue ball between the side pocket and the 13 ball, thus creating a bit of a... Nope, you were right, George. He went right into the stack.
Right into the stack.
That's how confident he's playing. Whoops.
Well, no, the into the stack was one way to play it, Joey. He tried to open up a ball maybe, but he could have also come a little more English, come up past it and come up table for the ball that was open in the middle. But that would have been extreme confidence, and he played the right shot. He took the ball. He can't two-rail what looks to be the 13. He wants to open up the 8 and the ball next to it because it doesn't do him any good, but it works for Louis' pocket. The bottom ball of those two balls on the spot goes to Louis.
That's a good call.
So he might be looking to open that up, but he also wants to move the 6 and the 9 or the 13 right next to it. The two balls on the left-hand rail on the top part of your screen.
Sorry, guys. I meant to... couple things. I didn't update the the title, so this is not Filler against Lunda. It's Filler against DeMarco. And secondly, you guys are asking about buybacks. Filler does have a buyback. Louis on his last life here because he lost in a previous match to Fedor Gorst.
Right.
Hard fought match, I must say.
Oh, it was a great match. It really was. Louis represented very well, even though he made some mistakes.
Looky here.
Challenged him. He'll just take the 8 ball out and try to leave the cue ball on the bottom rail. I don't think he shoots here. I think he'd be crazy to shoot here.
Did Josh owe a ball? He must have.
Must have. I don't remember him scratching.
Yeah, well, he just spotted one
Catching
up.
a rail. Did a ball go in the side or something?
No, he spotted one up, and now we have 10 balls on the table, and I had Louis at 5.
Well, maybe someone, which I can't read, maybe someone in the chat can help us out as far as to, did he scratch on the last shot by not getting a rail, or?
I'm not sure.
I don't think so.
George, I think he's playing the 9 here, just pushing it down there.
Well, now see. Now, Josh has been playing phenomenally well. Does he go for the 6?
Oh, man, these balls are so out in the open, George.
Yeah, but if he goes for the 6 and makes it, he gets this ball on the right side of the table against the rail. He'll be straight in on it.
He missed it.
And look at the cue ball. He's going to be straight in on this ball. He's off to the races, and now he's left the ball in the jaws and a long straight in for DeMarco. Now, DeMarco's not known to make balls like Filler, so he rolled the dice. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, everybody's saying he took it intentional earlier. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Perfect.
George,
that's why we have a chat.
George, nobody is known to make balls like Filler.
Well, this is what I'm saying. Now, see, and basically, he baited Louis to shoot the shot.
Yeah.
And now he's off to the races.
Yeah.
And he needs, 2 more balls?
Yep. Oh, no, Josh needs quite a few.
Oh,
Josh needs all 8.
To lead. Oh,
Josh
yeah,
needs
Louis
8.
is the lead. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Got it. Well, I can see 1, 2. Does he get the ball? Yes, he does. So he'll get the 2 that are right next to each other. And he may come up for the 2 in the middle of the table before he goes down for the 8. Or he may go to the 8 and then come up. Yeah, he's going to the 8 and then come up. But he'll sooner or later get these 4 around the middle. And that should give him 8. Only thing that could happen is he gets behind the 5 and gets no shot. It did not happen, so he's still running. Back to the middle. Yep. Now he's got an angle to go for the 5 next.
This should be the ball.
If that's the ball, he can have either one on the side. He's got easy position for it. Well, missed it, but he missed it just right. One of the things about players of his caliber, when they miss a ball, they hang.
I'm all off on my ball count, George. Stand by.
That's okay.
It's
I'm
5-5.
not watching it.
It's 5-5. For some reason, when you hit this ball counter, it'll lag, and then it'll act like you didn't hit the ball counter, and then it doubles up. I don't know. It's just not working right for me today. Good shot by Louie. Well, this one got interesting, didn't it?
Rather quick. This is why I say he's held his own the whole time. He's hoping to hold his own in some of fillers. Basically, you just make this ball and take that ball out. You don't try to do anything else.
Oh boy.
See, he just had to make the ball. He didn't have to get over there to get perfect. Just make the ball and take it out. Play within yourself.
Not an easy out for Josh here, needing 3 balls.
No. But it's still going to cost him probably 2. Possibly 2, excuse me. Oh, lucky for Louie. He's elevated. This is the tough shot. But there's not much he can sell out. There's not much he can do wrong. He's going to leave it in front of his hole.
Overcut.
Mm-hmm. Tries to cross this, it probably kisses. It's really close. Maybe not. Usually, if it was in line with the pocket, between the cue ball and the pocket, it would be a kiss. Here, he may be able to get away with it and make the ball, actually.
No.
Awfully close. They're both going to play with the open ball. What's our ball count? 6-6? Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah.
They're going to play with the open ball. So they're playing one pocket, one ball, one pocket.
Josh went for the 2-railer. Came close.
And the only reason he went for that 2-railer, Joey, is because he knew he was getting the cue ball up on the same side of the rail the ball is at now. Same side of the table. Okay, Fielder needs 2. Does he 3-rail the 13? I believe so. It lays nice. It lays real nice. He's 3-railing the ball behind it. No, he's 1-railing the 13, and
it's a swish.
Oh my God! It's not only swish. Do you know what it takes to move the ball up with the perfect speed to get position on that one ball?
Yes, I do. And somebody absolutely rocked the light with the camera, guys. Hang tight. This light is mounted on the camera on the adjacent table, and it is just like all over the place right now.
Well, Fielder needs 1. DeMarco needs them both. He's got a ball out of play, so they're playing 1. Well, actually, that ball does 3-rail to DeMarco's hole. But they're playing 1 ball, 1 pocket again. Now, here's a shot. He tried a shot like this in one of the earlier matches. He tried to cut it 1 rail across corner from the left to the right. I don't think he's doing that now. I think he's just taking it out. He double railed it, back cut, double railed it. If the ball comes up, he might sell out. It's not coming up. Never mind. He's just going for everything. Successfully. It's got a chance, not much. Never mind.
Good cue ball by Louie.
Yeah. Now, see, when he played that shot, most players try to get that ball close. You have to hit it with speed so you don't leave a return bank. Does he just cut it over or does he 2-rail it? That's his choice. He takes it out of play. He says, if I cut it over and it comes up too high, you have a bank. You're shooting at everything, and you might make it. So I'm not leaving it. Now he's put the balls together so that maybe the other ball gets moved and comes into play when he gets to the top rail there, and he gets a bank shot for his hole. Yeah. He's not going for it. He doesn't want to make it. Hello. And there's the break. There's the error.
That is a break because he can bank this ball in, George, and probably play for the 3-railer. What do you think?
No.
You think he'll try to get behind it?
Yes, he is. I think he's going to go for this all the way. He's trying to get position on this ball. It lays nice. Did you just see him, watch him measure it from the side pocket?
Oops.
It goes right to the top there. It lays nice. Oh, he didn't. He just went for the pocket. He's going to go for the 3-railer like you just mentioned. It rolled up.
He's upset that it rolled off.
When the table beats you, I can't stand it. It's hard enough playing a guy like Phil, and now you got to play the table too. But that happens in one pocket. You're rolling the ball so soft. If it rolls off a quarter of an inch, it's too much. And they're not that perfect. And this is day 6 or 7. Day 6. They're going to start rolling off.
It's a nice view of all the fans in the background checking this out. Kind of standing room only back there.
We're down to the final 4, right?
Yeah, I think there's 5 left, George.
Okay.
I think somebody had it in the comments earlier with, let's see. We got this match, and then Lunda versus Federer, and SVB has the bye.
Okay. Good break for SVB. Look at this. He made
That's
it.
A 6 shot. Wow.
And see, this is why you didn't want to leave it the first time around there. Filler is shooting at everything and has been successful. What would you say, Joey, about 80% of the time?
It's remarkable how well he's playing.
It just is. So game 1 goes to Joshua Filler.
Hey guys, I want to give a special shout out to our sponsors. You see them, Premier Billiards in the top corner, and then down along the bottom, Prentice Custom Cues, JB Cases, Howell Tips, Hard Times, Billiards Cafe, Lucasi Cues, and Franco Custom Cues. Those folks help to make sure that Melina Mike got out there so we can give you all the content on Windows Open. I know you guys are likely following that. If you're not, head on over to Facebook after we're done here and follow Windows Open. We're always putting up a lot of content on there. Sometimes some of it doesn't make it to YouTube, so check it out there. If you're following us on YouTube and watching right now, do us a favor. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Turn your notifications on. My little brother told me that he doesn't put the notifications on for anybody. I can't even get my brother to put the notifications on, George. But hopefully you guys will. So that way every time we go live, you guys can tune in and check us out. We'd really appreciate that. And then finally, I want to thank the sponsors that you see in the bottom right-hand corner that are scrolling. We got Michelle Griffin, realtor out of the Kentucky area, but she's got a network nationwide if you need any realty needs. Statewide Billiards out of Michigan. We Play Billiards out of Arizona. Paco's Garage Door Installation and Repair. He's in West Texas, so hit him up if you're out that way. I think he's based out of Lubbock, but he'll travel for bigger jobs. Digital Pool, who's given us the feed tonight and all this week, really, to be able to stream these matches for you. And Fairbanks, Alaska. Why do I always stumble on that name, George? Is it, the Break Room, Max Adams Place in Fairbanks, Alaska. So thanks, everyone, for the support, and thanks for tuning in.
Well, guys.
Jay Flowers. Sorry, Jay Flowers as well.
When he said Digital Pool streaming it for everyone, and we can get this product for you off their feed, this is the best coverage I've seen for Derby City in 24 years. And guess what? This is the 24th year of Derby City. Give or take a year. I never call it exact, so
Yeah, you know, I don't.
Did they miss any year? Started in '99, and I don't think they've missed a year. There's a 2020, so they had it during COVID. Yes, they did. Nope, not held due to COVID in 21. So it's 23 years. There we go.
Somebody recommend.
Mr. Fielder's in trouble here. First time he's been in trouble. The last match took 8 innings. This one's already superseded that by a lot. Native says, any word if Efren's still playing these days? He's playing challenge matches all the time in the Philippines, as I understand it. I see him on some of the Pinoy streams.
So I just created a new image here. Let's see if I can get it in here. Somebody said we'd have a better view if we didn't have that banner up the top. Let's see if I can fix that.
Better view of the fans?
No, of the here, I'll show you. They want to see the light.
Oh, I see. I see the diamond light on your stream. I don't see it. I'm watching it on the YouTube stream also.
Yeah, you'll see it in a minute. I think they were looking to see the players at the base of the table. And
okay.
I get it.
Oh, gotcha.
We aim to please here. See how quick I changed that?
Interactive chat. You guys say it. We'll try to take care of it. I'm watching the chat on YouTube now. It's too hard for me to watch it on Facebook for whatever reason.
I thought you said Josh was in trouble. I was doing that update there, George, and I look around. He's running balls.
That was 2 shots ago before the balls got moved open. They were all on one side, and I had the holes incorrect. I thought the left side was Louis.
So Josh has all 3 balls?
I believe so.
Okay. Try to get this score updated.
This 8 ball may not pass, in which case he has to shoot the 3 or the stripe combo or this combo right here. That is so accurate. You know how easy those are to miss?
Yep.
And Louis would have 5 balls at his available to him. Now he's going to... Let's see if he just slow rolls this in and gets to the right side, or if he goes 3 rails. Just slow rolls it. No problem. Says this. It's easy. And here's another 8 and out for Josh. That's what 4 out of the last 4 racks he's played. What the heck? Simple as that. Oh no, he didn't run. He didn't go 8 and out in the last rack. So 4 out of the last 5.
Yep. Louis concedes there. So game score 2-0. Now I'll tell you this, George. It has to be that Joshua has the fastest average match time of anyone in the event, because we watched one of his matches against a good player, Evan Lunda, that lasted a whole 9 minutes.
9 minutes and 5 seconds to be exact. I looked it up on YouTube. Someone posted it.
It's nuts.
That's amazing. And like I said, it was 8 innings. He came to the table 8 times in 3 games and pocketed 24 balls. That's probably... I think John Schmidt and Jason Shaw would have a hard time doing that in straight pool.
Yeah, it's something about these players that when the players that play fast, they're just so fun to watch. You know, so when Josh gets his opportunity, it's time to go, and you get to watch him go fast, it's really a treat. You know, same way with someone like John Schmidt. Once he gets in a rhythm, Jason Shaw, all these guys that play with a little bit of pace. Much rather watch that than a guy walking around the table between every shot. Somebody asked what that guy's sweatshirt says back there. And I think it says, "I'm here for the sluts." Oh, boy.
You sure it's not slots? As in casino slots?
Yes, I'm sure.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
And another.
Louis running out of gas a little bit here, I think. It's been a fine tournament for him so far, but
Yeah.
I'm sure he doesn't want to go out this way.
Well, he played the two favorites. If he goes out, that's who took him out. But he's not out by a long shot. It's 2-0.
Yeah, that's rough. You know, you play the whole event, you beat a lot of people, you get to round 10 or 11, and the two people that you lost to are Fedor Gorst and Joshua Filler.
How many tournaments have you played that way? Where you played the two guys that had it all and got it all at the end?
You know, it's happened. It's happened
Sure.
quite a bit.
Yeah.
And then I say I was the third best player in the tournament.
But you ended up in 5th or 6th place because you lost a little too early.
Yep.
But you lost to the two biggies.
I think I gave him credit for one ball more than what he has, so I think there's 14 balls on the table right now. Wow, this is an awkward queuing position.
I count 13.
4, 7,
5, 10. Now
12.
there's 12.
Okay,
Yeah.
fine. He's not very happy with this. I think he froze
Now
right
he got
on the...
behind the ball, and he's
Yeah.
in trouble. His opponent has a ball locked in the jaws that he can't get to.
Yeah, it looks like he froze on the side of the 12 here, and he can't see that combination.
He'll probably take it intentional. Unless he can make this ball and just get up against it.
I don't know what he's going to do here.
Well,
Where do you even take an intentional to?
right
Just
on top
tap
of
it?
that ball.
Oh, okay.
Or on top of that one right there.
Okay, he just
But
pulled.
see, he didn't. He actually did a better job. He could do that, and so he did. Now he doesn't want to expose this ball. Now see, if I wasn't playing Josh, I would be tempted to try to leave the cue ball in the lower left-hand corner pocket of your screen, protecting my ball in front of the hole and teasing him with a straight-in shot on the right. But that combo might be lined up.
Key word if I wasn't playing, or key phrase if I wasn't playing Josh.
Well, that's what he's thinking too.
Because Josh would spear that ball in, bank the 4, play the combination, and all of a sudden it's over.
Well, we saw Josh bait Louis with a long shot, remember, in the first game? And, you would it's something you do on purpose, especially in one pocket. You give a guy a shot where he can only make one, but if he misses, he sells out 5.
Looky here, George. So Josh tries to get him snuggled up to the 7 ball and actually sells out a shot on it.
Well, it's a sellout of a shot. He's going to have to run his cue ball. It's a steep angle.
I'm drawing this ball so I can play the 1 next.
I kind of agree with you, Joey. I like drawing the ball, see, and for that reason, too. And now he's got a combo or a bank.
This might
Bank
be
on the left, combo on the right. He's going for the combo.
This may be all she wrote.
And the score is 2-0, and Josh on the loose. It could very well be 3 in. What do you give it, Joey? 3 more minutes?
Not even.
This has been a pleasure. I mean, he has made viewing this one pocket. Now, see, games like this, players like this would put one pocket on the map. You wouldn't have these slow 2-hour games or 1-hour games. The boring bunt. Come on,
There it
take
is.
a chance. And there it is.
Game over.
This is exciting to watch. This is one pocket that keeps you on the edge of your seat.
Yep.
The rest of it, not so much.
Well,
I don't blame
George, it's been a long day, buddy, and you were a trooper today, did a lot of commentating. Really appreciate you stepping in. Folks who are watching, thanks so much for watching. The one pocket, I think, is going to wrap up tomorrow. I think other than the feature table right now, where there's probably a match going on. I think it's who is it? SVB and Lunda, or is it Lunda and Federer playing on the? Check out AccuStats. You'll see it, and then they'll go forward tomorrow and continue playing. Josh is probably going to get some rest. But guys, thanks so much to our sponsors down the bottom. Premier Billiards at the top, and then those scrolling sponsors in the corner that sponsored the live stream. George, remind me tomorrow. We got to give away some stuff, so think of some trivia questions.
That sounds good. I'll try to come up with something.
All right, guys.